loves, and welcome to the message. I'm Erica. I am a psychic medium and a prophetess. I hope that you guys are all doing amazing at this time. If you're new here, welcome in, my loves. If you're returning, welcome back. Today is the first day of Leo season, so officially happy Leo season. Happy birthday to all the Leos out there. I'm really excited about Leo season. With the Lionsgate energy, the Lionsgate coming up on the 8/8 portal, which we will be doing a quantum healing workshop. I know I said I would post over the last couple days or last few days, and I haven't yet, but it's a coming, you guys. It's a coming, all right? Anyways, so this message is not going to be a long one, okay? It's going to be a quick one. It's not a long one, it's a quick one. Look at that, blessings and abundance. Look at that as I stop shuffling. So this is like an angel deck, and I haven't used this deck in a reading for a very long time, and I just felt called, well, I felt called to use this deck, but you guys have already seen the title. Okay, so you guys already know why you're here. This is a message from the divine, from the angels specifically, the angelic realm, but the angels, your archangels, your there's so many different, for me as a medium, there's so many different types of angels. Okay, so we'll just say the angels, but excuse me guys, there's some heart clearing going on here, and this has been happening to me the last few days, randomly, or no, it's not random, but when I start reading a collective message, it doesn't happen really a whole lot with my personal clients, but the last few days when I start the collective messages, I start purging in the heart chakra region. That means many of you guys, and this ties into the channeled, the download that I received from the angels for everyone here and for myself also, that there is an infusion, and I talked about this even on my live stream yesterday, which was really good. I channeled out like a 3-page channeling, which was awesome. And I, if you haven't seen it, I suggest to go watch. The live itself is 4 hours long or something like that. But the collective reading, the collective channeled message is only the first 50 minutes or so, or something like that. Or I think maybe we officially ended around an hour. But so if you haven't seen it, definitely suggest. But I was speaking of the infusion of, spiritual energy right now. It's really intense, and the angels were coming through though, and what they were saying for everyone is that many of you guys have been praying and asking for assistance, spiritual assistance in areas of your life, or certain things you're that you've been battling, or certain things that you want to overcome, or just things that maybe you need strength for. Maybe you feel like, life has been in shambles, and you're trying to pick up the pieces, and as you're picking up the pieces, more pieces fall and break, and you're just like, oh my gosh, right? Okay, so what they're saying is that, first of all, you guys are on new timelines. So this is about, we're in a new timeline, right? So this is about, we are leaving the old behind, okay? On this new timeline is an infusion right now, okay, of angelic strength. It's like having I'm not gonna say this is the exact same thing. Obviously it's not, but it's like Archangel Michael coming in, right? It's like you embodying Archangel Michael type angelic strength. That's how it is. So it may not feel like that, okay, but what they want, but that's why I'm here. Because you might be receiving this message or tuning in, and you might be going, oh, this is a bunch of BS. But we know it's not. And if you guys have been with me for a while, or you guys are my clients, or you've been to my workshops, etc., you obviously know that's not the case. But it's true. So the angels are saying that there's an infusion of angelic light and frequency and angelic codes that you are being infused with. They're being infused into you, downloaded into you. Primarily while you sleep is what I'm receiving. Although there is angelic, okay, excuse me. What I'm receiving is there is because I'm channeling right now, there's an angelic order of the sun. Okay, so these are sun angels, okay, that are, they're I don't know how it all works, you guys, right? This is just what I'm channeling and what I'm receiving and seeing. But they carry very specific healing codes as well as like the sun energy. So it's like having a direct infusion of a light code. You know what I mean? Like, we're all receiving them and being infused with that energy anyways, but this is different, okay? It's like a booster, a boost of energy, okay? It's like supercharged. So things that you maybe have been battling, or things that you couldn't do before, or truths that you need to speak, or you know, things that you need to do about like even like your own life, facing things head on, like having difficult conversations or speaking your truth to people, standing your ground, you know, asking your boss for a raise because you're not getting paid your worth and value, whatever it is, a romantic partnership, it could be anything. Someone you work with, like, this is the time. So they're saying like things, and we also just entered Leo season, which that's the strength card, right? But that's spiritual strength. That's what that means. It's divine strength. It comes from a different place, right? You can do things right now that you thought you couldn't do before. Also, you're getting a lot of high level intuitive hits and downloads about your next steps, your next path, what you're being called to do. They are helping you. They are literally like holding you, supporting you, like carrying you through this time so you can focus on what you need to focus on. There's also an angelic barrier. Okay, so 7-11 on the timer. The angels themselves, and I'm sure, right, obviously too, like your spirit guides, like ancestors, ascended masters, you know, deities that you work with, whoever, okay? But the angels specifically, and that angel frequency is super strong. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a card. Let's just see what wants to come out here first. I've been shuffling and shuffling and shuffling. Opportunity and change. Opportunity and change. And look at the signs and reminders. Yeah, birds, very significant. All the little different birds. Butterflies, feathers, white feathers specifically. Monarch butterflies. The color purple can be very relevant. I'm getting violet also, lilac. Okay, violet, these could be names. I mean, I don't know. You know, that's just what I'm receiving. She's standing in like a beautiful like doorway that's like all like laced in like ivy and it's all green and stuff. This is about new growth. This is about long-term, I'm hearing long-term contracts. This is about laying foundations. Okay, this is about things you've prayed for though. That's what they're letting you know too. They're letting you know that you're being infused with things right now that like, oh, also there's an infusion of the angelic, like, and this is just God source energy anyways, but it's infusions and it may hit you in waves. Okay, I'm getting another like heart thing as I'm saying this. It hits you in waves where you get these infusions, these these infusions. It's like the love level, the love frequency, the love energy, like you're feeling that, or you will be feeling that more and more and more and more and more. Like you'll have like moments of absolute, just kind of like a moment of like overwhelming like nostalgia. It almost feels nostalgic. I don't know if that's the right word. Like where you just feel filled with like love, you know, or you have a flashback, a memory maybe of like childhood when you felt absolutely like maybe loved and safe or held, you know, things like that. Okay, so I'm getting that too, but this is infusion. This is about your new timeline and new frequencies and where you're at. Okay, so it's like they're helping, they're holding space. There's protection barriers with the angels too. So that's like they also want you to know that you're very held. You're very protected. You're very safe. They're infusing you. They're helping you. So if there's things you've been wanting to do, or maybe things that you've been fearful of, or whatever it is, okay, they're saying you can do it now. Like, tune in, open your heart, you know, trust. Okay. Literally, as I look down at the bottom of the deck, you guys, right now, trust. Look at, I just said trust. Trust the universe. Okay. Yeah, trust the divine plan. Trust the divine plan. Okay. And what I'm getting right now, like what they're wanting to really like shine a light on here is, look how far you've come. Look how far you've come. Everything that you've been through, everything that has happened, it has opened up the heart. You've gotten your wings, and it expand, the compassionate energy expanded. The love light turned on. And what they're saying is that is what being a true angel is all about. So you are, I'm speaking to earth angels. We are earth angels. Not the exact same like the angels that are coming through right now, because these are angels in the angelic realm. Are there angels that are not starseed earth angels that are that come to earth and work through humans? Yes, they do. And they may stay for a little while. It reminds me of that movie City of Angels with Nicolas Cage and Meg Ryan. It's like that's one of my favorite all-time movies ever. And that movie, I will never forget, you guys. I was literally only like maybe 10 years old. I can't remember, like whatever year it came out, okay? But I was around that age, and my we were like having a sleepover or something at my aunt and uncle's house, and all of my cousins were around like the same age as like me and like my brothers. But it was my aunt took me and my one cousin who's like my age to the movies, and we went and saw the City of Angels. And I remember being so like, I mean, it hit me in the heart. Like, it felt like I resonated with it to the core, like everything, like it was crazy. And so now I look back and I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's why, because I am an angelic energy, you know what I mean? Anyways, many of you guys are like that too. So that part could even resonate for you when you saw that movie, or if you watched that movie, if you haven't seen it, you know, it's just like, wow. Okay. Why did I start talking about that? I don't remember exactly, but what I'm getting to them wanting to like talk about is the how the angels are all around and how they show up. Okay, so like they're always all around, just because they aren't maybe physically visible to the eye. They're always all around. So it's like, for some reason, they really want you to know that. This is major confirmation, and this is going to be for those of you guys that really need confirmation, or you really, they're saying you were asking specifically for a message like this from the angels. So it's like you've been talking to them, you've been praying to them, you've been working with different angels and their different, you know, frequencies, like Archangel Michael and Archangel Sandalphon and Archangel Uriel and Archangel Ariel and right, Metatron. Okay, so Shamuel. Ooh, Shamuel is one that keeps coming through, and Shamuel actually governs like soulmate and twin flame energy and divine partnerships, unions. Okay, so and Shamuel's been showing up a lot. Okay, so here we're gonna switch. Speaking of them, yeah, there's like some big heart purging going on. So that's also what they're helping with in a big way right now is there's huge purge of specifically like the heart chakra, but also like for me it's solar plexus, of course, but like for me it's the two lower chakras. It's the heart and then like the two lower chakras, and then a lot of throat chakra energy too collectively. But the heart is clearing, purging in a big way, and this is, yes, for a lot of you guys, the healing work that you've been doing with, you know, it's just on a daily basis, you know, whether that's listening to frequencies when you sleep or, you know, starting to meditate, like changing your diet, like just like grounding, earthing, spending time, you know, outdoors with the sun, connecting, you know, all the things that, you know, us cosmic divine beings do when we reawaken to our true selves, of course. All right, so let me go ahead and, like, I keep getting off track. Okay, so we have Archangel Danielle. I don't know if that's like Danielle, I don't know. So we could have Danielle, someone's name, confirmation. This is about protector of infants and children. Okay, I'm also getting womb healing. So immediately, for a lot of the women out here, even men, okay, maybe in past lives you have been incarnated as, you know, a woman, but you also have a, you know, like a womb chakra, you know, where, and for you, it's going to be more so impactful of like your own birth coming into the world and like your mother and, you know, your belly button. There's like a whole thing. Okay. So I keep getting off track, but anyways, so, but spirit babies are coming through. But spirit babies that want to incarnate, this archangel is like, they like loom around her. Lightness of being, wonder. This is bringing, it says contagious joy, birth of a child. So maybe you've been praying. This is like answered prayers. The angels are like, yes, for those of you guys who are really wanting to be mothers, have or fathers, have children, meet someone, fall in love. Like they're saying yes, 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 yes. Have faith, have trust. There's something about a matter of, like, it's just a matter of weeks. And then it says yes with an exclamation point. And then there is a crystal to like work with at this time that will help you connect to a more like joyous, lightness of being, wondrous type energy. She says, when you feel weighed down by life or heavy emotions, I will help you reconnect to the wonder and joy of living. There you go. So a lot of you guys, I was right. Like that's how you've been feeling, like heavy, weighed down, like just a lot, like, you know, just, you know, I'm hearing the cleanup crew, the cleanup crew. Okay. I'm also getting the wolf spirit animal. The lion, which makes sense because of Leo season, but, you know, just lions in general. Lion's Gate, the Lyrans. The Lyrans, okay, that's another thing. The Lyrans are helping with strength as well, and warrior spirit, and helping with activations and healing to break codependencies. The lions are the Lyrans. Okay, I'm Lyran start. Well, I'm a like Blu-ray hybrid. Like there's a lot going on, but and I know a lot of hybrid star seeds are on Earth this time for sure. But what was I gonna say? The Lyrans. Okay, so you may resonate with Lyran energy, or maybe the Lyrans are showing up in Instagram posts or like in readings, or, you know, I don't know, things about Lyra or Vega, the star Vega. I don't know, but you'll know, or it might show up now that I'm talking about it and we're connecting, you know, as a messenger. The Angel of Hope and Peace, Archangel Funwell, 43. So we have 21 and 43. This archangel helps fight evil. Okay, so that's exactly, thank you. See, this is exactly what we're talking about. Also, inner child healing here. Okay, so the angels are helping with that. They're also, those of you guys that have lost children, even in past lives, which probably is a lot of us, okay, right? Like we've experienced, like, you know, a lot of different things, okay? So there's a lot of trauma around the womb and around the womb space. And specifically, like I said, the sacral chakra and the root chakra, the two lower chakras, and then the heart. So there's a lot of assistance right now, helping to clear the sacral, clear the root, helping helping all of us to be guided and tune in on, you know, how to ground, they are helping us ground our energy as well. Okay, so let's see what else this says. I'm just super channeling right now. Fights evil, the light wins. Look at that. The light wins. Wow. Okay, some of you guys, that's confirmation right there. That's maybe you've been doing some cord cutting, or just you've had things going on, or maybe you just like needed that confirmation, and or maybe you just are like, heck yeah, like the light wins, you know. Powerful force, breaking free, confidence, faith, and trust. So some of you guys, this archangel could be helping you break free of things, helping to infuse confidence, helping to infuse faith and trust. Okay, so we have Danielle and Fanuel. Okay, so Archangel Raguel, who I'm not going to take, but is the keeper of the Akashic records. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of past life regression. The angels are helping to clear and bring healing into your Akashic records, and helping you with past life regression work, if you're, you know, whether you realize it or not. Yeah, because it's very subtle. It's very subtle. You may not feel it, like, as you won't notice it. It's very subtle, but you may have, like, you know, you still like may feel the processing of what is being removed or what is being healed or cleared or whatever. Okay? I think for a lot of you guys, what I'm specifically getting is you've been praying or asking for help with healing trauma wounds from past lives. Like you've been maybe wanting to tune in, or like wanting to see past life memories, tune into your past lives, your Akashic records. That's what I'm getting. Like you've been praying for that, or you've been asking for that, or you've been like, when I sleep tonight, like show me things of my past lives. There's a lot of reference here. The angels are coming through very strongly to the Akashic records. I'm like, well, I guess maybe I should have taken Archangel Raguel. I'm just kidding. Okay, number 23 is showing up. And this is Archangel Sabriel. Okay, this is the angel of impossible miracles. Impossible miracles. Like things that are so miraculous, it like blows the mind of like a miracle. You know what I mean? The super miracles blow the mind of the regular miracles. It's like that. Swift, astonishing surprises, miracle cures. You hear that? Okay, miracle cures. That is profound, you guys. Miraculously being cured from a way of thinking. You just stop thinking like that maybe one day. Miraculously cured maybe from an ailment or a physical thing, a disease, a dis-ease. I'm telling you, the angel infusion energy, the angel healing, the protection, all the things right now, it's strong. And it's not going away, but it's strong right in this moment. Like around this time. It's like, you know, this could be like, you know, someone could be struggling with like codependencies, addiction. It could be like someone praying and praying and praying to be cured of the addiction. And then they wake up one day and just boom, I don't need this stuff anymore. Just like that. Okay, this is the kind of energy that she brings. Impossible miracles, meaning they're possible. The most miraculous of miraculous things. Sparks of wonder, rapid healing for whoever needs that, and vitality. This is the vitality that you, the angelic vitality that you are being infused with. I'm telling you, you guys, like it came through so strong. Bloodstone is a crystal stone that you can connect to or work with to call upon Sabriel. Invoke her. Just call upon her. You don't need the crystal, but it's just something to connect to. Also helps with all this energy of the card. Call on me when you need an impossible miracle, and I will set a series of events into motion to bring it about. Something about many timelines. It's about past lives. She's helped you in many timelines. She helps bring healing, rapid healing to many of your timelines. That's what I was saying. Holy shit. And then surprises. Yeah, beautiful surprises. Astonishing surprises. You will be astonished. Like, this is like crazy, you guys. Like, my mind is blown in this moment of like how powerful the angels are coming through and saying like, well, right now I'm hearing, what are you waiting for? So maybe someone needs to hear that. What are you waiting for? Just leap, just jump, just, you know, what are you waiting for? It's like the Fool card. Take the leap of faith. Oh, and one thing that I was guided to pull out earlier, like, and I was just doing some stuff like on my own, was my dice here. Okay, so I'm going to actually roll the dice and I'm just going to see what comes through channeling. Okay. Okay, so right off the bat, so we have a 6, we have a 2, a 6, and then we have 3 1s. Okay. Holy Spirit. I'm getting like God, source, masculine, feminine, like the Holy Trinity. Okay. This, you guys could be getting a lot of like the 1 1 1 or the 3s. 3 3 3. That's you know, ascended masters, mastering ascension, the 33 and the 3 3 3. Okay. It could be life path 1. Life path 3, life path 2, life path 6. Okay. I'm just channeling however these are going to speak to me. I don't know, right? So I'm just sharing everything that's coming through. I used to do this like when I very first started my channel. I did it like a few times in readings and then I don't know, I just stopped. I used to do a lot of different things like that, like this, and I used to channel using just like regular playing cards, like, you know, and do full readings with them. What else? Oh, I used to do like, you know, like how some readers have like the charm bags, you know, I used to pull charms and channel from the charms. Yeah, just like different things. But anyways, okay, so we have, okay, also like just as the way like I'm receiving it. Okay, so it's like 6 plus 3, that's 9, right? Plus 2, so we have master number 11 because it's a master number, so I'm honoring that. And that is, and because it's a master number, you don't break it down, right? Okay, so, and it speaks of new beginnings, it speaks of enlightenment, it could be connected to divine union or twin flames. So take it how it is for you. Again, you could be seeing a lot of like the 1 1 1 or like 11 11. But with the 11, that is in the major arcana of the tarot. That is the Justice card, Libra energy. So for me, what this is a message of letting you know how things are balancing for you, and also letting you know that there are soul contracts fulfilled. There are, it is a time of your karmic justice. You've been putting in the work, and that's why they're letting you know. That's why this message is so profound of how much the angels want you to know, like they have your back. They are so strong, you guys. Like, you've been talking to them. You've been doing the work. You've been building relationships with them. You've been meditating and envisioning them or just feeling them. You've been learning about them, you know, praying when you go to sleep and calling on them, you know, for protection or this or that, or, okay, so they're letting you know prayers are being answered, opportunities and changes, signs and reminders. We know the signs are freaking so crazy right now because it's not even like, I mean, they are signs because they bring like signs, messages, they let us know some information, but it's the universal speak. It's the universe talking to us, right? Source speaking to us. And because we are a part of source and a reflection, it's always speaking to us. It's always mirroring to us everything we need to know, right? 24/7, 7 days a week. Okay. All right, so we're at 29 minutes. Okay, I'm going to end the message here. I did go longer than like I thought that I would. I feel compelled to get, let's get Keepers of the Light. Let's get one Keepers of the Light. So I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. I hope that this message, I know it's going to hit home for so many of you guys. I don't know what I'm going to call it. Probably something like angel message, like look how far you've come. I don't know. Look how far you've come. Look how far you've come. Astonishing surprises ahead. Look how far you've come. Astonishing surprises ahead. I don't know if that's what I'll call it, but I'm trying to remember so I don't forget. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one, you can reach me by email. All of the reading information, I offer several different types of readings. I'm general psychic medium readings. I offer a 20-minute Ven sesh. I have a 10-minute, up to 3 question recorded reading. I do a 1-hour past life Akashic reading where I read your Akashic records, tune into your soul's journeys. And I also do intuitive, energetic healing. So anyways, it's all there. All right. And here we go. It's Mercury. Wow. Mercury's been coming out a lot. And then Radha. Radha's come out too in a few collective readings recently. And she speaks of the soul flame. And it's crazy because there is divine union energy in this reading. I channeled it and I could feel it. So, you know, if you're a twin flame, it could be your twin flame coming through. This is all about open communication, Mercury. But in this deck, the soul flame, it says, rediscover a lost part of yourself. That's what you're doing. And that's also what the angels are helping with all of this infusion energy of healing and activations and downloads and all of it, you guys. Like it's so beautiful actually, right? It really is. Experience relationship harmony and healing. Okay. So they could be also helping you heal relationships, or just relationships with yourself even, like, you know, this could also be like a soul flame, a twin flame, or even just a very beautiful past life soulmate, kingdom spouse, who is rediscovering parts of themselves. Maybe you guys are on the same wavelength finally, or something is going on and it's bringing harmony and healing to your divine union. This is definitely communication though, with Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Yeah, because the divine masculines, they've been coming through with that energy like crazy. It's like killing them not to speak to their divine feminines. They want to talk. Speak up with love and be heard. But this is also a message for you guys. Remember I said throat chakra too? For some of you guys, you really need to communicate openly. You need to speak your truth. You need to be just open, honest, you know. This is about not just like authenticity like at certain times. It's about like authenticity all the time, right? Maybe you have a family who, you know, I don't know. Maybe they just like talk about certain things that are like very matrixy or whatever. And maybe, you know, it's like you have different, you see things from a high perspective, right? So it's very different. And I resonate with this too, of course. You know, old patterning would be like agreeing with them and just like, yeah, whatever, you know, laughing at their stuff or whatever. But this new version of yourself would openly communicate, you know? And it's not about like battle, like, you know, I don't know. I don't think that it's not that. It's literally just whatever you say, you know, interesting, you know, or they're saying something and it's like, what do you think? You're not going to like say what you think they want to hear. You'd actually speak your truth. Okay. It's like that. Okay. So anyways, I don't know, just sharing. And then, yeah. And then of course the divine masculine soul flame, like there's that whole thing here too. Okay. So, and I think a lot of this like, kind of accelerated angelic, like assistance, healing, whatever that's going on, masculines are receiving it too, by the way. Okay. So anyways, but this is more than anything, like the angels want to be very like clear that like this was confirmation for whoever is here. Like you were asking specifically, like you were like, show me please this, like, you know, I'm talking to you angels, like just what do I do? And just give me signs and, you know, just come through in a reading, you know, whatever you were praying for or saying, okay, this is your message. All right. So I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. Mwah. Bye.